Shit, I'll take what she's having.
That's why I was like questioning you on like whether or not you've like ran or walked while like microdosing. Cause like I don't know, like every time I like take a walk or like take a run on like either acid or shrooms, I can't. Like my breathing is just like
It's just gone.
it's full. It's like full. Like I can breathe in and out.
I reach max capacity.
When I've done acid, I've definitely had the feeling like, man, I got energy to spare. Like
I can go.
I can run and I'll be like winded and stuff, but like I still feel like I can keep going and like keep doing shit. When one of the times we went camping, um, we had started tripping on acid, and Rose went with us, and she brought that stupid fucking dog Estrella, and like the dog was like chained up or something, and it was like chained up like shittily, and Rose left to like go pee behind a tree or some shit, and like the dog gets out, and we're like, oh shit, the dog's loose, and like we're all tripping at this point. And Ozzy sees it, and he just like runs towards it, and the dog immediately is like, we're playing, and then just like takes off, and like runs up the hill, runs back down, and like Ozzy and Rose and Lexi all start chasing after this dog, and I'm like, that is crazy. And I just like sat down and but they chased this dog for like 20 minutes, dude. They chased it all the way back to the entrance of like the campgrounds, which was like a mile and a half away. So they ran all the way there. They were like running, and Lexi has like a bad knee, and she was like running, and she says that the acid was the only thing like fueling her. Dude, because they were like running for a fat minute. Chasing that dog.
Can I pet your dog?
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog? I think they only got him. They only got the dog because like started like sticking its head into like some rocks and shit, and was like, "Oh shit, what's this?"
I like Estrella.
I hate that dog.
Stupid dog.
You're making me look bad. Yummy.
No stupider dog than that dog Cupid.
Who's
I still thought
Cupid?
that shit was funny.
Who's
He's like
Cupid?
fucking
Faith's
like
dog?
kid.
Faith has a dog. Well, so Cherish got a dog while she was in Arizona, and then like her apartment complex told her no, and she's like, "But I already got the dog," and they're like, "Well, we already told you no." So she just like came and dropped it off, and Faith is like, "Well, this is my dog now."
What kind of dog is it?
I don't know, big and ugly.
Stupid.
Oh no.
Big mutt looking generic dog.
Does it bark or what does it wolf?
I don't even know what color that dog is.
Brown, gray, white,
So we're not
blackish.
That dog, like, every time someone walks in, he just like rolls over and pisses all over the floor.
That honestly, that was a new trick because every time so far I come over to Hana's house, he pisses on the floor. But then I had to throw him on the floor because he kept biting my sleeves. So I got pissed because I was like, hey, stop it. So I like pushed him to the floor and like flipped him on his back, and he fucking projectile pissed at me. I was like, that's disgusting.
And Cupid said, "Oh, you thought you were Caesar Milan, huh?"
I am just showing my dominance. I'm just.
It's in my
Tastes like Mountain Dew, right?
That's when he just goes and straight up just pisses on the dog. Like,
Oh,
piss
yeah?
battle. You want a piss battle?
Just everyone starts peeing on the dog.
We were at Hana's house not that long ago. We're outside. That dog was running around, and I was like, "Dude, this dog is so fucking annoying. Like, it's doing whatever, but it won't leave me alone." And I'm like, "Dude, stop jumping on me. I'm getting so fucking tired of this dog jumping on me because not only are its paws like sharp as fuck, but we're outside, so it's like dirty as hell." I'm like, "God damn it." And like he goes to jump on me, and I grab his paws, and we're just like standing there, and like he goes to like nip at my hands, and I just sweep him and like toss him on the floor.
That was funny as fuck.
And he gets up to start barking, and I just like kick a bunch of snow at him, and he like He starts coughing up a bunch of snow.
Have you ever seen that video of like that dog barking behind a fence and they
Yeah,
throw like
they hit him
dirt?
with the Pharaoh's curse, bro.
I thought that was so foul.
That's what happened to that dog.
Fuck
The
off.
reverse of the Pharaoh's curse. The frozen curse.
All I've done is one time I was partying in Austin, and we were gonna party again, and like I got a really cheap Hilton. I think I got like a 2-bedroom Hilton, like a really good view for like $40, and I was gonna get it for another $40, and then my mom's like, "You need to come home right now," and I was like, "What? Why? Like, what's going on?" She's like, "Connor's balls are huge." And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Why are you
like,
looking
what
at
do
my
you
dog's
mean?
balls?
Like, they're just bigger than normal? Like, did he nut or what?
Would you like send pics?
She's like, no, I think he's having an allergic reaction. You're going to come home right now. And I was like, how big are we talking? Like, can I do it tomorrow? And she's like, no, you're going to do it now. And I was like, oh, so I told my family, we got to go back to San Antonio. So we drove back, and my dog was in the backyard. I was like, where's Connor? Well, how big are his balls? And he walks in, and he's like slowly like walking back. He's just like little walks. And I was like, hey, bud. And then I just see the rest of his body coming. His balls were so huge. Like obnoxiously huge. It was like maybe like the size of like my fist, like this, like compiled together. I was like, whoa!
You weren't joking.
Yeah, and that was like for each nut. So that man was like dragging the fucking nuts like crazy. And so I was like, okay, 100%.
Was he a victim of like a bee stinging or what?
I don't know. So I took him.
Instead of having a Giga Chad face, you got the Giga Chad balls.
Yeah. So I took him to like,
Jason's like, I'm proud. I felt so proud of him.
dude, I was just kind of scared and proud. And so I took Connor to the dog hospital, and like I waited for like an hour, maybe 2 hours. I finally like get Connor back, and they made his balls smaller, and I was like, cool, what happened? Oh, he just had an allergic reaction to the grass. I was like, what? So
Actually, so there's a
See,
particular.
That's what you get for not neutering your dog.
Yeah, I think that's just a sign you need to cut those things off.
no, but he's 8 now. No, he's 6 now. I can't cut him off now.
Like
Yeah, you
he's
can.
lived so long with them.
But then he'd be like, it's like when you
It says give him
Gotta calm
testosterone.
him down,
Yeah.
you know.
wait, hold on.
Get
6
a,
times
just get a
7.
cigar
What is that?
cutter off Amazon.
Actually, the theory is also wrong. The smaller the dog, the more life expectancy. The bigger the dog, the less life expectancy.
What do you mean? So-
Like that 7-year like dogs times their like how old they are 7 times whatever.
Oh, it's wrong?
Yeah, that's wrong. It's based on like basically size and like breed at this point.
So Connor's gonna live forever?
I wouldn't say forever.
Well,
But,
he
you know.
he is a genetic mess, man.
Yeah,
But
you're mad at Faith's dog, not at mine.
But don't you see the difference? Your
One dumb
sister's
dog.
girlfriend's dog is like what, 20, 50, something like that.
Who's?
Your sister's girlfriend's dog, that like
Oh,
dog with the
Abby?
yeah.
The one that doesn't.
that little dog. Do you see big dogs like that? Do you ever see a big geriatric dog like that? That's like
You
lived
do,
past.
and they're like, yeah, he's 9.
Yeah, exactly.
He's 9 years old.
Do you guys remember when Josh had like that black dog? I forgot what his name was.
Max?
Max, yeah, and like,
That was a Rottweiler.
and we were just like, how old is he? He's like, oh, he's 12. I'm like, woof, past the expiration date. And like, it kept living, and we're like, what the fuck is going on, man? When is he gonna like die?
Honestly, that was the saddest thing.
Yeah.
Well, it was like, it's one thing you see like the dog get old, it doesn't move as much, they kind of start getting gray around their face, but then that dog started going like bald. They're getting bald patches and stuff, and you like it get near you, and you're like, oh hey Max, and you go to scratch its chin, and it's like completely like just skin all on its neck, and you're like, okay, maybe not.
Never
Little
mind.
head pats instead.
That's basically said what they said about my Rottweiler. I had a Rottweiler named Harley, and it was so sad because we'd finally moved to a new neighborhood, and I was like, oh, I can walk him now. Now I'm bigger and like strong enough to take on a 120-pound fucking Rottweiler running around. and like he was trying to walk the first time around, and I was like, "Oh, don't you want to run? Don't you want to run?" So I started running with him, and then like a lap or two around, he started limping. I was like, "Oh fuck, what did I do? Like, did you step in something?" I like checked his foot and whatever, and then like a day later, his like leg like went limp, and then like the next day he just lost total like use of his legs, and they were like, he's like 10 years old now. That's like well past his due date. They literally said that as like they were giving us options for like what to do next, because the main thing is that he had a little, basically a tumor that like was on his spine.
Well, what are the options after that? What do they just hand you a pamphlet of like different urns?
No,
what are the choices at that?
they're like we could post-op and see if we could like get rid of the tumor, but that's obviously like more than what you would get out of like having to take a
Here's
tumor
the
out of
shot
a human.
that's $200. Here's the tumor
Yeah, no,
removal for
exactly.
$3,000.
They were like
What are you feeling?
in front of like a 11-year-old being like, so seems like time for death, you know? I was like, can't we just do? Isn't there other options? Because I also felt kind of sad because I was like, did I create this tumor in my dog? Did I subconsciously create a tumor in my dog's leg?
tumor.
Oh, that shit was so sad because they were like, my dad, like, would shoot BB guns, not at him, but around the house to make him shut up. And when they cremated him, they were like, yeah, by the way, we found like 112 BBs in his body.
Damn, your dad had different like ideas.
Yeah, no, I was like, this sucks. They're like, do you want the BBs?
This will be my ashes for him. Ashes to ashes.
Just like flings the BBs through my dad's windshield at his car.
How's Lola?
She's good. No, not a genetic mess.
What?
Not a genetic mess.
Not a one dog, dude. One fucking dog.
And that's the one
Y'all
you chose to keep the
mad at
nuts.
Faith's dog, not my dog.
Jason, your dog's worse than that dog. At least genetically. Like, Connor is probably a bit smarter, but like, past that.
He's trying his best, bro.
He's like,
I'm
I'm
Dude,
doing
you
the
should just take him out of
cars.
the gene pool at
It's
this
like,
point.
okay, firstly, that's not a high bar. That's stupid. Secondly, your dog looks fucked, Jason. Like,
Oh, dude, I love.
We need to pop, like,
He's
a picture.
Cutie. He loves people. What?
I don't think we're talking about the same thing.
They're like, he's gentle to people, but not on the eye.
It's like watching a nature documentary as a kid. You know, you're like, wow, like parasites are so horrible. Like that's what it's like looking at Connor. You're like, wow, truly there is no God.
Damn, all reasons right there. All 13 reasons. Holy crap, dog.
That dog is a monument to man's hubris.
Jesus Christ.
Man has no bounds. Man is God.
Man. My spirit.
My
Damn,
child.
Weird diary, dude.
This is my 14th reason.
How do you think Connor feels?
Oh, I wish y'all met Augie. I had a dog before Connor. He was half Shiba Inu and half German Shepherd. And he dug a hole underneath my fence and he escaped. And he was a cool dog, but he tore up my house because he had, and like, what is it when like abandonment anxiety?
Oh, they have separation
Separation anxiety.
anxiety.
Yeah, he had it really bad. And then I asked cause like after day 2, I was like, yo, what's going on? Like, why does he have it? And he's like, oh, his owner died. Oh.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Bros, get over that shit.
I mean, isn't sheep's also like super high energy?
No.
No.
Shiba Inus are like basically cats.
Yeah.
They're kind of mean actually.
They're a one dog family for sure.
No, they are. Cause like
Just tell Josh that.
Why?
Not
Because it
not the
gets
white one. Not the white one.
Who's the other Josh?
so I
We went to school with him, Jason. Cha.
Oh he has 2 Shivas, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Guess who I saw at school today?
TM?
Your teacher?
No. Andy. Andy. Like, oh, man. I thought you'd remember Andy. He used to make a lot of art. He was, like, part of, like, Valedictorians. He was just like I don't know how to describe Andy. Oh, my gosh.
Rip Andy Warhol.
Rip Andy Warhol.
His lazy ass would have loved AI.
Right.
Yeah, Jason. I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember Andy. I guess so. It's all good.
I mean, you're like valedictorian. I'm like, I have no idea who the fuck the vet. Like, I don't even know who our class president was.
That too. Nah, yeah, I don't remember either. Well, that was, what, now 8 years ago?
Something like that. Fuck.
They just said, like, Frank Ocean dropped, like, his album 3,000 days ago. And I'm like, so that's the equivalent of, like, 7 to 8 years? I was like, oh my gosh. That was us. And look at us now, sitting in a basement, waiting for one of us to kiss each other.
Damn, I don't have my phone on me to record.
Why did you?
It's okay. It's the camera's recording.
Alright,
I was like, wait. Just
Hey,
you
you
know,
were eyeing
one,
down Luis. I don't know if you're trying to
and
come
then
over
let
here
me
now.
record.
because Luis wasn't throwing, like, because he's not a tease. You're kind of being a tease right now. Not begging.
Jason,
He
we've been
hasn't-
over this. You're
He
the
hasn't
tease here.
spit Fuji water in your mouth yet.
Hey, shut the fuck up. That was one time, dog. One time and one stripper. One fucking... I explained one time at a strip club. What?
About what? I haven't heard about this.
We're fine. No, we're fine.
When you're fine.
Mentally? No. After that day? No, not at all. I think that's when everything went downhill.
When did you the other day telling us how much you like when somebody spits in your mouth?
Yeah, but not from a stripper.
When?
But you were trying to date one, weren't you?
Yeah.
You know, she got you. She honeypotted you.
What was the problem?
So I paid almost $300 just to talk to a stripper.
Uh-huh.
No, not even a dance.
Well, like,
Her name was Cobra.
that's on you, dog. You pay for their time. You gotta choose what you do. Like,
You know that song, I'm in love with the stripper?
uh-huh.
It's very true.
Mm.
I remember walking downstairs, and all my friends are like, yeah, you were up there for a fat minute, like an hour or two, bro. How'd it go? Did you get some? No. But she's a great girl. And they're like, wait, how much did you spend? I walked in here with $40, and I'm leaving -300. And I just open the door of the strip
Damn.
club and leave.
Just do therapy at this point, you know?
Yeah.
Therapy is a far better conversation for $300.
Blow the butters.
Huh? Yeah, pull the butters. I'm in love with the strippers.
That's a lot of money to just go hang out.
Was it worth it? No. And then I found out the next day, because it was on Christmas Eve. I don't know, Thanksgiving Eve, and then the next day was Thanksgiving. And I got a call from a random number, but it was like block, like there was no caller ID. And I was like, oh, that's stupid. And then I wake up to my friends calling me, and they're like, hey, how's that call? And I was like, what do you mean? Dude, we gave the stripper your number. And I was like, I looked down and I was like, no!
I'm like, what the
They're
fuck?
like, has she called you yet? And I was like, yeah, but I didn't know it was her. Like, oh man, can you call her back? No.
No.
I missed my opportunity. What would you guys do if I walked in with a 6-foot stripper?
Mommy.
Just,
Mommy.
Mommy.
A beast?
Yeah,
Wait, 6 feet with heels or 6 feet?
She did have heels, but they were like maybe 2 or 3 inches.
She's almost complete mommy. Almost.
Still pretty big, dude. Enough to definitely.
If
like,
she's walking in at 6'4" in heels, we'll talk.
Okay, we'll talk.
but just 6 foot with 2-inch, 3-inch heels.
Wait, have you guys ever been to a strip club?
I still haven't.
Well, actually, not since I was a literal infant.
Not if you don't count the vanilla unicorn.
The GTA?
Yeah.
Is it just because it's just never happened, or you just like, I don't want to waste money on a strip club?
It just seems like a lot of money to go spend on like
Addictees?
yeah.
Do I want a straight goon for 1,000, or do I want to just goon
that's
for
the thing,
free?
right? You're paying to goon. Like you can do that shit for free.
I always just felt like it was gonna be an awkward environment for me, so I was like, I'm good.
Why would it be awkward for you?
Because I'm a fucking awkward person, and I'm like,
Hey,
oh.
baby, you want to lap dance? No.
No, I'm just here for the buffet, actually,
I heard they had a good deal at the bar.
I heard you guys have really good deviled eggs here. I really wanted to try them
I heard you got really good pickled eggs.
out. Oh man, I'm just here for the buffet.
You should have been like, just no.
I went to the strip club with my sister, with her girlfriend and her girlfriend's brother, and my sister like, I got you a stripper, and I was like, cool. I already paid her. You don't have to tip her anything. She's gonna come over here and she's gonna sit on your lap, and I was like, awesome. And for 30 minutes straight, she yelled in my face. She just yelled like hardcore, like like how mad you had to get for like the room was dark purple, but I could see her face getting red. You know how mad someone has to be to like see them get that red?
What'd you do?
I told her I lived in Texas. No, like
She's like, ah,
Oh,
hell.
yeah,
no."
100%.
She started just tripping immediately because you were like, I lived in Texas, and she was like, this can't be.
Yes.
This can't.
Yeah, so like
This cannot be.
so like I told her like cuz she's like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "I just moved here. I'm from Texas." And she's like, she just stopped dancing and like turned to me and she's like, and she just like sat on me like how Cesar would with a chair talking to like people like, listen here, buddy. Like
There should be a word for being racist to people from other states.
dude. And then she's like, "Where the fuck did you come from Texas?" I was like, I don't think this is part of the act anymore. And then she's like, "No, where the fuck are you from, bro?" And I was like, "Oh my god, San Antonio? I fucking hate San Antonio." And I'm like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is going on?" And then she's like, "I hate San Antonio. They don't fucking like the gays over there. My dad's from San Antonio." I'm like, "Oh, we found the root of the cause." She's like, "I hate my dad. He got a new wife, a new kid, so I don't get money from him." I'm like,
So your sister paid for someone else to have a therapy session with you?
Yeah. And then I looked to my sister and like I had this face of like, "Help me." And my sister's like,
Yeah.
she just does this. And I'm like, no, but she turned around too quick. I was like, fuck. And then I look at my sister's girlfriend's brother and he's just having the time of his life. And I'm just hearing like she's just yelling at me, and I was like, "I'm sorry, whoa, like chill, like it was cool." No, people from Texas aren't fucking cool. You're not fucking cool. I was like,
maybe you'll stop lying about being from Texas now.
No, he still does it.
I still do it.
I would say that's what you needed me there. Where it's like he's not actually from Texas. He's just moved there for like 3 years for no reason.
See, so it's your fault, really.
and then my sister's girlfriend comes up, and I was like, "Oh, thank God, someone's here." And she's like, she points to Alyssa. She's like, "Texas is gross, right?" And she's from Texas. She's like, "No, I like Texas." And so she stopped getting red. And she's like, "Oh, but they don't like the gays." I'm gay and I lived in Texas. They like the gays. Oh. And then she looks at me. "Well, I'm sorry, baby." And I was like, what the fuck? Like this 12-second
finally give me
interaction with Alyssa? Like that's how we end this? I was like, nah, this is fucked up.
Am I gonna get my lap dance now? Like, what the fuck?
And then she's like, "Do you want to hit my vape?" She offered me that. I was like, "I'm fine. No, thank you." do you want more of a dance? I won't charge you. I was like,
Wait,
no.
wait, hold on. Where did the vape come from?
Like from her purse.
Oh, I was like, where do you hide a vape as a stripper?
Yeah, so like she pulled it out and she's like, do you want my number? I'm like, no, I'm actually really okay. I'm actually leaving right now, in fact.
I'm gay.
This whole time. And then she's like, well, I hope to see you again soon. I'm like, I will not come back actually. And
I hope to never see you. I mean,
I walked out and like my sister had to chase after me. She was like, I saw, how was it? I saw you with her for a long time. I was like, never again. That was fucked up. that was so fucked, dude. She's like, why? She yelled at me for 20 minutes, dude. That was fucked up. I'm not, dude. That was fucked up. I looked at you. You didn't.
Maybe she thought you were turned on.
Yeah. Just by this.
maybe
like...
she was like, maybe he likes that, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe he likes
Like-
being belittled,
Yeah.
you know?
So that was my last time at a strip club.
Do you know my favorite thing on Pornhub is these two British girls that they make these dudes pay anywhere from $300 to $500 to like publicly humiliate the like sizes of their dicks.
Damn.
And one of my favorite ones is she's like, this dude's dick looks like Elf from fucking Elf. Or Alf. Alf.
Oh.
Looks
Man,
like
that
Alf.
Tariq.
And I was like, that's so funny. And then I see the like donations roll in and I was like,
Damn.
I don't know pounds to USD, but fuck.
I'm talking that green, that USD.
Yeah, I'm talking that
pounds.
that America.
I'm talking that America.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
I just. So what I'm hearing is we're gonna go to the strip club one day.
Where'd you
I'm
hear
good.
this?
Was that your first time going to the strip club?
No, I've been to the strip club a lot. My first time was with my uncle on Thanksgiving Day.
See,
Whoa,
okay,
whoa.
this is
This is not a family oriented thing.
yeah. See, that's what I was gonna say. Like, why do you keep going to the strip club with your family? Like, I'm
not trying to pop a boner in front of my unk,
I'm
you
kind
know?
of on board with Cesar in the sense that I'm kind of awkward, you know. I don't know if I'd like be chill at a fucking strip club, but like to be there with my family members, that's whack.
No,
That's
dude, because
so
you're with
weird.
your homies, you're with your friends and like family, so it's more entertaining because y'all are laughing, y'all are just like chilling.
You know what? Yeah, maybe it is different because I don't consider my family friends.
Oh,
Well, your ex did look like your sister, so.
what?
Your ex did look like your sister, so.
Oh, damn. Oh no.
Oof.
No, but like when I
You know,
first went
let me
to
see a
the
picture. Let me see side by side.
when I first went to the strip club with my uncle, it was also my sister too, and
That's so weird.
no, but it was cool because like my uncle's like, all right, I'm gonna do my thing. Here's $100 each. Do what you're gonna do. And I was like, I don't know what we can do with $100. Like, I don't think this is enough. And I got my dance, and then my sister got 5 dances for free. She didn't use her $100. She had like 5 different strippers come at her, and then like they were going at it, and then like she'd like be like, oh, that's my brother, and then I got a dance for free too. So my sister had 5 girls. I had one I paid for, and another that I didn't have to pay for. And then my sister's like, oh, I want this one. So she came down stage and she's like, and she like she like taps on me and she's like, back up with the stripper. And I was like, I don't know how to talk to girls, especially strippers. Well, like I know how to talk to girls, but I don't know how to talk to strippers. So I was like, hi, how was your day? And she's like, what? And I was like, how was your day? And what's your name? Destiny. Yeah, cool. What you do today, Destiny? Homework. And like we just heard her whole life story. And then my uncle finally finished, and
Finished, you say?
yeah, and then we were
Could you
leaving.
tell?
Yeah. And then like we were leaving, and my sister was like, so did you get her numbers? I'm like, no, but I know she's using her strip club money to like pay for her RN classes, so good for her. She wants to better her life. And she's like, you just did all that for nothing. And I was like, kind of. Totally worth it in my eyes.
Like someone's furthering their education with this
Yeah,
money.
I'm like, I didn't have to pay for
That-
titty.
That's so weird though. Like, let's go have a live interview with the stripper.
I was made for this.
I don't know if I'd agree. I don't know if I'd agree.
But one of my best times in a strip club was when I went with all my friends, and they're like, "All right, guys, it's after 2 a.m." and we're like, "Oh, we gotta leave. Time for after hours. Everyone head upstairs." And we're like, "After hours upstairs?" And we saw everyone in the strip club get up and head upstairs, and we're like, "Do we follow them?" And so we went upstairs, and there was another runway, and then you're not allowed to serve alcohol after 2 a.m. at a strip club. So, and then there's like girl on girl dancing, and there's one girl, she like grabbed the ceiling of the building, and she took off her thong, so bare coochie was out, and she jungle gymmed to this guy's face, like, poof, poof, like coochie to face, and like, I don't know, she had like pretty good core, if I had to say, like, honestly, because like she kept it up there, and she was just like swinging at him, and then he took her backstage because he paid for a private dance. We never saw him. We were there until 5 a.m.
Oh,
We never
God
once saw him
damn.
again.
So like, okay, I've never been to a strip club, but one time I went to a party, and it was like a graduation party. But it was weird though because it was like it was the week that everyone graduated, like that year. But we like I'd gone to a party with this girl, and I'm retarded, so I didn't know I was on a date. But like we went to this party together, and it was like one of her homies, like one of her friends' boyfriend's birthday, and he was turning like 20 something. And so everyone, so like we're kind of young compared to everyone else there, but like she's like she is a stripper, and she's like, I got some home strippers for my boyfriend. So like I don't know what the fuck a home stripper does, but like I'm a stripper, so I'm kind of excited to see what happens. And so like the strippers show up, and it gets like really weird immediately because they're like, we're gonna do the show downstairs, and they just kind of like set out a couple towels on the floor, and I'm like,
oh, you're a freak off.
okay. And it starts off kind of like, I don't know, just like lap dances for a few people, and then it's just kind of like going around, and then they're like, all right, we're gonna do some games. And like one of the ones that I remember very specifically was, they called it pussy golf.
What?
And it was like
Yeah.
it was like
Hold on.
they put a mint lifesaver on one guy's nose, and they were like, so they had two guys like lay down,
Oh.
and they were like, one guy had a mint on his nose, and they like, so she's like, all right, I'm gonna pick this up with my pussy.
Oh!
She's like, so she like crouches over him, picks it up, and then like goes over to the next guy and squats, and then just like drops the mint in his mouth.
Hot.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I'd be so down to see that.
I remember just being like, this is wild, and I was like, that's when I was like, this is, I was like, I've never, firstly, this was like a first for me. I was like, I've never seen this. And then secondly, I was like, this is so weird that I'm here with the girl. And then I was like, wait, am I on a date? I was like, there's no way this is a date, right? Like, this is so weird. And like, it just kept, like, everyone was like smoking too. And these girls were like getting mad that people were smoking. And they're like, you guys have to open a window or whatever, and this and that. And they're like, everyone make sure, like, no pictures, no cameras, no nothing. And like, it's kind of weird because they're just doing this stuff, and then like one guy's getting a lap dance, but he's getting like a lap dance, and like same thing. This girl's like not wearing anything, and this dude's sitting in the chair, and she kind of like crawls up on him, and then like is basically on top of him, and then like her coochie is right here, and then she kind of just like thrusts into him like a jab. Like not like a little peck or something. Like it was like a little jab because it happened, and then he goes, and like the girl just starts like laughing, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And it was two girls, and then I remember we were gonna go upstairs, And I was like, yeah, this is weird. Like, but we're like on the other side of like this thing. Like, I don't want to cross in the middle. And then they just like pulled out a double-sided dildo, and then they were like, all right. And then like the finale, and then they just started like fucking themselves with the double-sided dildo, like in the middle of the room. And I'm like, this is really weird. This is really weird. And then we went upstairs, and like his girlfriend was like at the top of the stairs, and then she's like, "What the fuck?" And we're like, "Yeah, that was really weird." And she's like, "That is not what I expected." She's like, "I'm a stripper. Like, this is not what we do. This is not what I was expecting at all."
This is a weird carnival act of some sort.
Yeah, that was weird. Someone give me an extra 20. Someone give me an extra 20.
She's gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat.
Dude, someone give me more fucking money. I wasted 200 right now. Please.
Fuck!
She's leaving. Someone give me money. I'll pay you back.
I surely will pay you on Tuesday for a cheeseburger today.
Yeah, it was just a real interesting.
That sounds like one of those like European sex shows more than it does like a strip club.
Yeah, dude, I don't even know. I was like, where did they find these girls? Like, how do you? What?
So after that, you're like, no more strip clubs?
No, not even. Well, I don't know, dude. It just like seems like a lot of fucking money, to be honest, to go goon.
Like, honestly, yeah, okay, I get what you mean. Cause, what's it called? Yeah, because if you want like special treatment, it has to be more than $20.
Well, it's like okay,
but you don't want to spend more. But you honestly, you don't have to spend more than 40. To be honest, like if you pull out ones,
see that's crazy. Like you know how much liquor I can get for $40? Like I don't understand. Like the point. You know what I mean? Like
I don't know. I think you guys gotta go to strip club. Still advertising for it.
To what? Like get to know the girls and what their lives are like? Like what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I
Like,
gotta figure out what
like-
school they're going to.
Yeah.
I gotta stalk them now.
Yeah.
So go there and be like, hey, do you know Jason?
Oh no, I will never tell you the strip club I went to. No, they closed it down. For what was it? Like underground sex operation?
Oh nice.
Underground prostitution ring.
Yeah, seems
So
alright.
you were going to a brothel.
I didn't know it was a brothel at that point.
You went to the brothel and asked the girl how her day was. That is crazy. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? But to be fair, and then another time I went, I was kind of broke. I was like, I can't spend money. Like all I can truly spend is maybe $30.
My brother in Christ. It's like going to eat. It's like if you can't pay for the tip, should you really be out
Yeah.
eating?
No,
You know
but
what
then
I mean?
one of my other
Like,
homies, he was
You're
like,
like, man, I can't pay. I'm broke right now. Let's go to the strip club.
like so when we got in, like my friend, his name's Clyde, and he was just like, yo bro, this is my first time meeting you, I got you. And I was like, oh cool, so you paid for my entry? And then we were just talking, and he's like, yo bro, you're so fucking cool, here's $100. I'm like, well, okay. So,
Wait, you have to pay to enter?
some strip clubs you do have to pay to enter.
Damn, bro, was he trying to get a lap dance from you?
No, so it was a big group of us. It was like 8 of us. We were just chilling, and we were just like out like downtown, and then someone's like strip club, and they're like, no way. We all get to our cars and everything, and they're like strip club, and I was like, I guess we're going to the strip club. And when we get there, I was like, guys, I don't really have money. Like, what the fuck do I do? And like, I can't do it. Like, I'm kind of broke. The most I can spend is $30. And he's like, yo, bro, you're cool. I'm gonna pay for your entry. And it was like $20 to get in. And I was like, dude, okay, well, that'll help me with my $30 to throw at the stripper. So, we did that. I pulled out $20, and I was like, cool, this is all I'm spending. And he's like, nah, bro, you gotta treat these bitches. So he just pulls out $500, and he's like, here's 100, bro, on me. And I was like, oh, cool. And then one of my other friends is like, he's like, yo, Jason, did you get money? I'm like, yeah, like, Clyde gave me some money. And he's like, do you want more money? I'm like, no, I don't want to owe you guys. He's like, no, bro, you're here for a good time. So he gives me 60. So I had $160 in my hands. and I just fucking blew that shit like crazy. I got 2 private dance, and I just kept throwing like money at the strippers.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just like a material girl. Like, I hear $160, and I'm like, damn, things I could buy with $160.
But I don't want to be that asshole. Be like, cool, $160, and just put it in my pocket. But like, I was just like, well,
Cool, spend the 20 you had.
yeah, yeah. So like, man, I was just like throwing that shit around and everything. And when I had the 160, the friend who gave me the $60, I sat down next to him, and there's a stripper, and she's like, y'all want to see something crazy? And we're like, yeah. So we were throwing money at her, and then she turns around, and my friend was like, cool, and she's like, you can touch it. So he like slapped her ass, and then he put like 5, and she felt it. So then she's like, all right, time for the crazy thing. So she uses her big ass heavy heels, and she puts it on my friend's shoulders. So like her legs were hooked, and just slammed her against her butthole.
Bombastic.
And then boom, boom, boom. And I was like, oh my god. His girlfriend's right there. She's like, yeah, 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 yeah. And I was like, this is awesome. Like, and I was like, bro, you're gonna have pink eye in the morning. Like, and then she gave him a free private dance. I was like, badass, dude. We gave her like maybe like $40, like $20 me, $20 him, and he got a free private. I was like, damn, that's sick as fuck, dude.
That is some elaborate blue balls.
I think you just gotta go and experience it, dog.
I'm not saying it's not an experience to be had, but like, it just doesn't sound worth the money.
Maybe if you pay for Luis, then it'll
Yeah.
happen.
There we go. This is my
I don't
friend.
know. I don't
Just
really
someone
want to
yells at
carry
Luis
around a
for
second
20
pair of
minutes.
pants.
Huh?
I don't really want to carry around a second pair of pants.
I don't know, like maybe I'm just not that much of a gooner, you know. Like maybe I'm just thinking like, man, I could blow so much shit up with like $160. Like I don't know, like I could buy another fucking, I don't know. I could do something with $160. I'm just like, I can't bring myself to spend money like that on something so trivial that I feel like I'm not gonna get any sort of return on.
Understandable. No, I've seen the errors of my ways out of the many times I've been to a strip club. Cesar.
Like,
Well, you
I
just
went to the strip club with Rose.
I feel like it has to be like it has to be better than crack, you know? And I'm just not, I'm not convinced that going to the strip club is better than crack for me to be spending money on it like it is.
Okay, I don't know, cause like I think you just see interesting shit, and like I don't know, you'll go like maybe, just maybe you might get more than what you bargained for. Like I remember one time my cousin came up to me, he's like, I fucked a stripper, and I was like, what? You can do that? I think that's illegal. Like that has to be illegal. He's like, nope, did it. Just finished. That was where I was at for 40 minutes. I was like, oh, cool. How was it? Trash. So there could be like, but then again, that's prostitution. So at that point,
Yeah. I'm just like, I don't know. You know, like,
I think it's the art of seduction that gets me. I think you're getting like you're paying for the art of seduction.
you know, but that's the thing though. Like, there is no art. You're just paying for it. You know what I mean? Like,
You're getting something you're expected by paying. It's not like there's
you
no
know what
art
I
to
mean?
it.
Like, this is like the poor man's be a sugar daddy for 40 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you're paying for. You're getting to be a sugar daddy for 40 minutes. But then, like, with the possibility that you're gonna hit. But in reality, like, their job is to fucking entertain you.
If anything,
It's like,
okay, if you go in and like say there's no entry fee and you spend $30, like just 30, you just got a private dance for $30. That's like the equivalent of going to the movies.
I think I saw Raggle in the movies. Yes.
but like, that's the thing though. Like, I'm trying to think of this from like any possible angle, and it just seems inefficient every single way I think about it. It's like, if you're trying to get laid, like, there's Tinder. You could just get Tinder for free. You know what I mean? Like, if you think you're having this, like, art of seduction, like, you're not. You're just paying for it. And if you have money to pay for this kind of shit, why don't you just get yourself a sugar baby? If that's what you want to do, if you want to seduce someone with your vast riches, then, like, just pay for it. But, like, I don't see the point. Like, you're going and paying to get blue balls. Like, if that's what you want, like, you can just goon at home for free. Like, Pornhub has always been free. I don't understand. Like, you can goon at home for free. You can get Tinder for free, or you can sign up to on some other fucking website to be like a sugar daddy. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me in any form. I can't see what else you would possibly get from it. I don't think anyone goes to the strip club and be like, you know what? Wow, that must take tremendous upper body strength to do that flip on the pole that she just did. Like, that's not why people are there. I don't know. Then again, I really don't know why people are there, I guess.
Yeah, you spin facts. I think I needed to hear that.
Like, I don't
Well,
know,
you said
it
you haven't
doesn't-
been
It
just.
just doesn't make sense to me. Like,
What?
Would it be fun? I'm sure it is, but, like, at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I just feel like I could have more fun while spending less, or just putting less effort in. Like,
I could get high, get drunk, watch a video, dork it, and then pass out. And I don't have to drive anywhere.
dude, for $30, I can get a gram of wax, a bottle of peppermint schnapps, and a fucking 12-pack of Hot Pockets.
I think we have totally different ways how we like. Well, I noticed with all of us, yeah, my favorite spending has hit my maximum. I fucked up.
I fucked up.
You knew this already, though.
No, 100%. When it's in this perspective, like, I never saw it as this perspective. I'm just here chilling. I'm just here vibing.
Well, I mean, like, you know, if you're going there with your sugar daddies who are paying for your lap dances and your entry fee, then, like, who gives a shit, right? It's not your money. But, like, I'm saying everyone else who doesn't got sugar daddy connections like you, like, why are you gonna go spend your money there?
Very true.
Jason,
But
you
if
can
people
grind.
didn't, I don't
Just
know.
be a sugar baby and then be like, "What was me? I need a lap dance." Woo.
I need a lap dance, please.
And then only spend the $30.
Josiah-
Pocket the 70.
Josiah bought me a lap dance once.
No doubt.
Yeah, I see that.
That's what being a teen father does to someone. Him dropping out of high school does to a motherfucker.
God damn. Brutal.
Damn, what a wonderful example to set for all three of his daughters.
There's 3 of them now?
No, there's only 2.
Is it not? Did
I
he
thought
not
there
have
was
a third one?
Huh? Dude,
I thought he had a
I
third
don't
one.
trust dude to pull a fucking pizza out the oven. Pull out being weak as fuck.
I'd say last time I talked to him, there was 2, and they stopped after 2 because Josiah was like, I give up trying to have a son after this. He's like, I don't want any more.
You wanted to try for more?
Well, he wanted a boy, but then like after the second girl, he was just like, damn, it's just
That is
not in the
literally
cards.
a you problem,
He's
by the
just
way.
dumb. He's dumb.
That hurt my brain.
That Josiah's dumb.
Not that, but this and the whole stripper fiasco I'm having right now.
The stripper episode.
The stripper episode.
When did strippers become strippers? I thought they were just called exotic dancers or pole dancers.
I'm pretty sure they still are. Like, wherever you go to a strip club, they're never gonna say strip club. It's just gonna say erotic dancing. But I don't think anyone ever wants to say,
Oh
go
yeah.
see erotic
I'm
dancing.
I want to get hard at this erotic dancing.
Yeah. Erotic. Pearl.
Also, like, what's up with, like, I just want to go pop a boner with my homies?
You know, maybe
I need someone to see my
I
creamed in
was like,
pants.
that's a really weird thing to do with your, like, family. And then I was like, maybe your friends. And I was like, no, No, wait, that's weird. That's completely weird. I don't think I can't think of a single friend that I legitimately want to be like, yeah, let's go pop boners together. Like, let's go to the same place to pop boners together.
Maybe that's his like. Maybe Jason has like a outdoor fetish, you know, or like public fetish.
I have a.
Oh yeah, exhibitionist over here.
I just want to have a boner with the homies, dog. We're all here.
Why?
We're all chilling.
What do you gain from this?
Look, one of these days, y'all are like, hey guys, I got some extra money, and then I'm gonna be like, cool, I have extra money, and then I'm like, I'll pay for your entrance fee, and I'll give you an extra $100. We'll see how the boot fits, you know?
Did it fit?
Let's find out.
No, I'm good, dude.
You, I'm not down.
You're not the first one to offer me that, you know.
Who offered it to you?
Osa from Cincinnati's. He was like, "Oh, you're turning 18. It's a little strip club. I got you." I was like, "I'm good."
I would take that opportunity quick. I'd be like, yeah, 100%, we're doing that.
I'm willing to try things once, but if it's not for me, I'm not obviously gonna do it again. Like, I don't mind this. So, like, no?
So I'm hearing is everyone's down for one time.
I'm so good.
What if I'm
willing to like go to separate places at different dates, at different times, at different locations.
No, I want all the homies to I want all of us to go in there mob deep, and then what's it called?
Jason's just gonna walk in and see me just like huddled around a bunch of girls with their bras. I'm drowning. Just like, Jason, look at this. A girl just slams her titties in my face.
That's the best
I just
feeling
pick
ever.
them up. Just like,
Just, sometimes it's just the best feeling. That's the only feeling.
I need a little, what are those blankets called? Those weighted blankets?
Bonk.
I need a weighted blanket on my face. So much so I'm like breathing like, you know?
Alright, but you're gonna have to go to the male strippers with Marissa.
Who said anything about male strippers?
Yeah, I love the strippers. Yeah, I love the strippers.
I'll say Jason.
Oh.
You've been in gay clubs where you got grinded on.
Yeah,
Same thing.
exactly. I'll go for a gay male stripper, but not just a male stripper. You know?
See, that's crazy. I've been to a gay bar too, and I did not get grinded on. I did not dance with anyone. That's crazy.
You didn't throw that ass back for somebody like Jason did?
No.
I don't know. Maybe
Luis wasn't looking for a free drink. At least one that wasn't, you know, laced with anything, of course.
No, I showed up to that place pretty fucked up.
What were you wearing? Maybe you weren't dressing whorish enough.
You weren't showing enough ankles, okay?
Yeah, maybe they're like.
Oh, what were you wearing?
They thought
He
I was
wasn't wearing
cute.
a V-neck. That's what's going on.
They thought you were easy.
Hey, dude, I still got it.
Jason was wearing one of those like fishnet shirts, you know?
Yeah.
It's a crop top fishnet.
I did when I went to Charlie's. Well, the performer came up to me and she's like, "Should he take off his shirt, everybody? Take it." And I took off my shirt in front of like 80 people I never met before. So
Sounds like a normal Tuesday for you. Though. Like, is there anything really special about that, you know?
go to a gay shift. God damn it. go to Charlie's.
Actually, well,
We're
I
going to
technically
Charlie's tonight.
paid like $150 for us to go see some random dude's dick on stage.
Oh, the Eric Andre show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, some lady's tits.
Yeah.
She was wearing.
You went to default
I
shit
felt
club.
bad because I was mostly paying
How
attention
is
to
that
the shrimp
at all
earrings
like
she
that?
had on. I was like, nice areolas and
Nice
shrimp earrings.
Hey, that's pretty good.